Hello, hello, welcome back to another video, even if probably three people will watch these videos. So this is Coromandel, close to Kennedy Bay, I can say, not exactly the spot. And me and my friend Trent, 3 days in a row out, and the water was quite sheltered. So yeah, I mean, it was the third day was like fantastic, visibility was good, flat, perfect. So as you can see, we started the dive with the cutie pufferfish. They're quite common, easy to spot. You can actually touch them; they don't swim fast. Then, as you can see, I'm grunting. That's because I knew how I went around because they just passed by. And the GoPro is quite shit. You can't actually see it, but they're there. And mid water here, there are big schools of kawaii. And of course, as always, another mess. I never
Bro,
can actually shoot a cow.
come the kawaii, come.
I don't know. I don't know what's my problem. Kawaii just so fucking hard to shoot. I really don't understand. In the meantime, I knew it was a very good spot for crayfish, so I started having a look and see just around rocks and stuff. And here there's heaps of fish that are actually hiding the crayfish because yeah, you can see two of them there. And like this left one is pretty good in size. This right one, but I tried, then the antenna broke, nothing to do. Me and my friend Trent, we actually broke quite a few antennas. Anyway, I the problem is when you move the dust, it won't settle down. So I tried to go again and see if I could see anything, but the dust is it really doesn't go away at all. Even if you wait 5 minutes, still there, you can't really see unless you have a torch, which obviously, actually, I think is illegal in New Zealand, but I couldn't actually. I didn't have it. Um, Here we go. I was very lucky. Just next to the spot I was just grabbing the crayfish, there was this one, and it was okay size. I think I kept it. I think it was good enough. I obviously measured it, and I couldn't go. I wasn't very deep, so I couldn't go anyway. Otherwise, they're very fast to go back. So yeah, very happy. First cray of the day. I was like
Yeah,
just about the size, obviously legal, and yeah, so happy with that. This is another good rock. It was like quite round, and I just went down to have a look. I think I went down pretty. Yeah, my gun is there, so I already knew the crayfish was there, and here you can see it is a proper size cray. And what happened? I tried. I knew it would have been quite hard for me to reach it. To reach it in time is gonna probably go away before I can touch him. So I tried with my gun to block him, and I think there were actually two others in it, but I couldn't really. I tried, but if I found a way. Next clip here. You can't clearly see, but so this is a cut in between two rocks, so that's called a gut. Um, Obviously, I was prepared to like, ready to see something, so I sneaked from the top, saw the fish, and I started the clip when I was already pointing because I couldn't actually lose the fish just for the video. And super calm. The fish knew I was here, but I wasn't moving at all. Probably hoping that I couldn't see him. And here we go. Whenever he turned just a little bit, it was easier for me to shoot. Ah, top shots are not actually so from the top. They're not actually ideal, but it played well. I was very happy. It was the decent size. It looks small because that's a GoPro, but it's actually decent size. It wasn't too hard to bring it up. It was like 40, 40 something, maybe 45 centimeters. So like pretty good. Well, you can see the size of my hand, and like it's decent. Trust me, it's pretty decent. I have it in the fridge now for tomorrow. Um, Next clip. Now it's um this is setting the burley. So the burley, of course, if you don't know, well, if you know, of course, you know what it is. If you don't, is just anything that can attract fish. Can be fish frame, so like another fish did and like just tore it apart. Or kinas. Kinas attract less species, especially snapper, but they work very well, and you don't have to show any other stuff. Shark are definitely not attracted by kina, which is the case with fish. And as you can see, it was quite deep because it was 12 meters. Um, it's quite deep. Like for New Zealand standard, it was quite deep. Um, so I just found that ledge naturally perfect because the kina were already there. I didn't even need to bring them because usually you just bring them. Oh yeah, look look at this. Um, after sending the kina burley, you need to leave it alone so the fish can come and start eating and like see that they are not around. So be completely comfortable, and obviously you need to stay away and quite a few meters away. So in the meantime, I was like, you have to wait like 5 to 10, even 15 minutes if you want. Apparently, I really don't like to wait too much because I really can't wait too long. I'm very curious and I want to go and see it. But here, so I was like looking for crayfish in the meantime, right? You have to wait. That's nothing. There's nothing else you can do. So let's go for crays. Just I thought, oh, maybe here there is some, and so pay attention. One cray, two crays, three crays. Okay, this one is massive. Look at the size of this one, and look at like this is the biggest I got of the day. Spoiler. Um, and I completely ignored this beast because I was so focused on these two looking at me. I honestly, genuinely couldn't see the one just about to touch my face. I'm so pissed, and I discovered this just afterwards, like a few days after, rewatching the clip, and I'm gutted. Well, I still got a craze. You can see it was perfect because they couldn't escape. They were like quite blocked, so it was like quite an easy job. So simply just grab one. They hold very hard to the rock, but obviously nothing compared to a human. Um, yeah, again, look, I was just completely ignoring the big one, and it was definitely big, as you can see it. So I got it first, and then when I took a breath, went down again. Then maybe let's skip it. Still like didn't want to leave the spot because I normally use the gun to um remember the spot, but the gun was like on the snapper spot on the belly. So I was like, okay, let me just grab it at the same time. So he was very happy.
Yo,
I knew they were good size. Um, so just put them back in a float and with some water. Obviously, they are still alive until for quite a while, and I put some water just to keep them fresh and nice, and try to let them suffer less possible. Okay, so here I'm coming down. So grabbing this is the burley spot again. The gun was there just to remember where was the spot because like it seems like stupid, but it's not. Like it's very easy to forget where was it. This is the first look I got after more than 5 minutes, and like you can see there is like good snapper around, and this, but no, nothing big, like just maybe 35, maybe 40 centimeter, maybe, and it's also just big school of donzels came and probably um, wasn't the best because like the snapper could clearly see that I was there indirectly maybe. So waited another bit and came a little bit more from the right, and I was like, still there's not too much, and I was a bit annoyed, but I said, oh well, let's just get the biggest of the school, which is I can't even see it. Uh, this So there's a pigfish here, okay, which is actually a big fish, and I never shot pigfish. I was like, I wanna get a snapper. So the, you can see these annoying donzels, but I don't know if it's good or bad. I have no idea. So you can see the snapper. He is coming here, and it was looking straight at me. Was getting curious. It's good. Like it means I'm doing everything right. If they see you, but they still don't go away, it's good. The problem is I have no idea how, but I literally shot the fish in the head, but maybe slightly off, and so just made him a cut here and just bounced off his head. I remember he was like going a little bit uh, stoned away. I think and I hope I just injured it, but not badly. But I'm not sure. I hate. It was pretty much the only true injured and miss fish that I ever done. So I try to um, make sure this doesn't happen. So again, came back another 5 minutes after. There was nothing, and so I decided to show the pigfish because again they told me it's nice eating. Apparently, it's called poor man snapper. As you can see now, the closer I get to the surface, the brighter the fish is. That's probably like because of the effect of the pressure in the water. Everything loses color underwater. The deeper you go.
Yeah.
So this is actually pretty. I was pretty happy. Very beautiful fish. I got a perfect shot as straight to the spine. Still, obviously, kill the fish with stab in the head to just. I don't really like to make fish suffer. I was like, okay, let's check one more time. There was nothing for 3 times, pretty much. Well, it was, but not really nothing important. Again, down. This is 8 meters, by the way, because there is another 4 down to the belly. And look at this. Check this out. I suddenly saw big snapper here. Look, and really, I said, I'm gonna like not even wait, just because the fish. Look, so I came. The fish was upside down. So here you can see the head is on the bottom, eating the bikinas, not even worried about nothing. And so I just instantly decided to show it, not even wait. I played well. I try pretty much always, if I can, to get a fish as close as possible and bring it up with
Yeah, I
me.
got a donkey. I have a
And
donkey.
I was obviously clearly very excited and very happy. You again, every time I say you don't understand how big fish are because the GoPro really makes it weird. It's much bigger than what you think. I was very happy. As it's a really big fish. I can try to put a photo maybe somewhere around the screen, and you'll see the size compared to to an oven tray. I'll put it here now, and that's a normal oven tray, and that's the fish. um, I needed the help of my friend to. I was holding the tail, and he was like getting the job done. Because there was no problem, but it's why not? If you have a friend, there's no shame.
Fuck yeah, bro. Oh,
I was very happy.
Good shit, bro. Good Yeah. Do you think what is this? Is this almost a 12 pounder? Almost. There's 15 for sure.
I said 20 pounder or 15, which is the biggest I got. There is another video if you wanna check it. It was a 15 pounder, and I thought it was bigger, this one. And my friend just said, as you can see,
Yeah.
it says thin,
Do you
and he
think
was
what is this?
actually
Is this
right.
almost a 12 pounder? Almost. There's 15 for sure.
He said easy
Yeah, I
thin, and he was right because it was 5.3 kgs, not even just whole. Um, so I had thought, I don't know why it was like much bigger than that.
Yeah, I think that's is bigger than what I got. I think.
Nah,
Same.
it's not bigger than what I got actually. It looked big. I don't know why. Okay, that's the final clip. Uh, on the way back.
What was it? Really? Oh, you saw it. Was it already going away? Yeah. Oh shit.
So yeah, that's it. That was the video. So Trent was on. We were on the way back. Saw a ledge, came down, saw the snapper, but the snapper just, I don't know, maybe heard him before he could actually see him. Something happened. Just the snapper took off. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you have questions, send me a message. I'll happy to reply to all your curiosities. Bye bye.